Righto, I am back again. Now, purpose of this video is Newcastle United, and I've just watched Paul Ditchburn and Alex of the Tomb Review, and they were speaking about players possibly leaving Newcastle United. Now, apparently, Miggy has passed his medical at Atlanta, so he is well out of the picture. Now, I've said this many times here on my channel. I've even sang it in songs. And what I want to talk about to you is this: Newcastle United moving forward. Now, I don't think anybody is going to be coming in this window. And I've heard lots of people on YouTube, fellow channels, Magpie Channel TV, Newcastle Fans TV, Rubenstein, The Tomb Review, Through Black and White Eyes, to name just a few. And they're all speaking about what is going to happen. Well, here's what I think is going to happen. I think on Saturday we're going to beat Fulham to give us a step forward to the next massively important game, which is up at St James's Park, where the hope is, and I mean this, I want to beat Arsenal up at St James's Park to guarantee our Carabao Cup final. But we're also in the FA Cup as well. So we have things to look forward to. And the hope is this: with our current players, and it's a big ask. It is a big ask. But the hope is this, that in the coming games between Fulham and the end of February, which is not far away, Newcastle United can position themselves in the top four with a buffer. Now, how we get the buffer is results in the Premier League. Those results are going to push us into a Champions League spot. And I do really believe this, which is why I have sang songs about that. I was talking to somebody yesterday on TikTok. The lad lives in Durham, same place in the world Paul Ditchburn also lives. Now, I've never lived in Durham. I've gone to Durham more times than I've got fingers. But that was for work-related activities. Now, I showed you earlier today Udemy on the computer. And here's the thing, right? February and March are players. Yes, it's going to take a mission. I'm not saying it's not. But here's what I want. I want us to secure that Champions League spot. And once we've secured it, I want Newcastle United to build a gap so that whoever is behind us, well, if they want to come level pegging, they're going to have to score more goals than we do. Now, the hope is Harvey can get many more goals. Anthony Gordon to get many more goals. Alexander Isak, well, we all know every team in the top 6 are talking about him. Here's the thing though. He is a Newcastle United player and he will be for some time to come. Here's my point, right? All of our players, yeah, if they do the business on the pitch to secure not just Champions League, no. I want us to go to Wembley. I really do want us to go to Wembley, and I am going to try my hardest to get there as well. Now, it's going to mean me travelling down with family, and the hope is when I do that, I'm not going to be using my phone. No, I'm going to be using a camcorder, and I want to be able to get into Wembley, and there's a reason why. It's not just about the fact that Newcastle United are one game from Wembley, which is we've got to beat Arsenal. No. I had a dream about being at Wembley. I want to see that dream come true. I want to see my club, Newcastle United, bring home a trophy. We have the players capable of doing that, of putting in a shift. And that's what I want. That's what I want for Newcastle United. Now, with what I'm trying to do, if it all pays off, the likelihood is that the things which I have to one side, which many of you have been talking about, pass, complete, and move forward. And that means Udemy, job, and then travelling up 4 games at St James's Park. So I can interview Adam Pearson, Rubenstein, Matty Renton, and Paul Ditchburn, as well as Tyneside Life. I haven't came across the other YouTubers outside of St James's Park. And that's my goal for 2025. But the main things I'm talking about is our players. They have to step up even more than they currently are. Putting the ball into the back of the net and making sure, as I've sang in songs, our back line build a brick wall and say to the teams, yes, you can have the dominance, in the game, but you ain't going to score. And what want to see moving forward is silverware, a trophy. I believe that in my heart. That's why I'm telling you it. And it begins against Arsenal. But the Premier League games, they are also important because that gets us Champions League. And the more we keep gaining 3 points and other players as well as Alexander chipping in with their goals, the likelihood is in the summer players like Brian Mbembo, I do hope I've pronounced his name properly. If I haven't, my apologies. But I want to see things happen. Also, to our club. In the old days, yeah, you got your membership and tickets were available. Now, a lot of people have been talking about the price of season tickets. They're expensive. Yes, they are. We're in a cost of living crisis. And I saw in the Chronicle the open letter from NUST to the club. Our club could do so much. Now, like Peter Silverstone. Many people wouldn't even know. However, when I was on Twitter, I was mentioning Peter and plans of what I wanted to do moving forward. So, a long time has gone since when I left Twitter to right now. And I still haven't done what I wanted to do. Things take time. They also take finance, money. So, you know what's coming because I've said it. And YouTube, right, is an environment where if you say something, you've got to back it up. Which is, like I said to you, why I showed you the Udemy course that I was doing. And it's still loaded up on the laptop. So I have to finish that while Newcastle United are doing the business on the pitch. Scoring goals, keeping a clean sheet. Now, as we move forward, the more we keep gaining points as a club, epic, brilliant. But 2 very important games coming up, Fulham and then the second leg of the Carabao Cup at St James's Park. The hope is that second leg we have a clean sheet and we beat Arsenal at St James's to book our place against whether it's Liverpool or whether it's against Tottenham. I don't care which one. I don't fear any team in the Premier League because I know on any given day Newcastle United is capable. So, to all of you wonderful people out there, what I'm going to do is daily videos where I'm showing you the coding I've done, If I've made mistakes, you get to see that. And basically progress. And the hope is between now and April, Susan, the car, is back on the road. The hope also is getting tickets. They may not be for the 24-25 season, but they will be 25-26. Because once the car's back on the road, other doors will open. So, to all you wonderful people out there, thank you. Thank you very much. More is coming. And the reason why I'm doing this, and this, if you don't stretch yourself to try and achieve something, that day when it comes round where retirement happens and you look back on your life, at least I can turn round and say, I did that, and this is what I've got now. It's simple. There's nothing complicated about it, apart from, i.e., the issues I've had over the past months. That has been related to stress levels with universal credit, which, as I've said in previous videos, I get what I want, I can then sign off. That's my goal. 2025 to say to universal credit, thank you, goodbye, and move forward in the hope that my club and your club, Newcastle United, can push hard, one, to get to Wembley, and we've got two opportunities to go to Wembley. Wouldn't it be brilliant if we did both? And the second one is this: Champions League football for August and beyond. That would be epic. So, thank you. Thank you all for watching my videos, for commenting. The reason why I haven't been interacting, health is also important. So, there we go. I've spoken, and each and every day I will update you with the course and new music. Thank you.